Welcome back, guys. What's up? Welcome back, right? Okay, so, as always, it's the Creator Destroyer, and today, by request of L, we are doing a Madolche deck list. He gave me a deck list in the video description, whatever it's called. I have a bad memory. Okay, yeah, whatever that's called. But yeah, so I didn't end up using it because, you know, I end up just trying to like make my own because it's kind of hard to play a deck that's like you don't really understand. So I just decided to make my own. So how this deck basically works, like every other Madolche deck you've ever seen, is you play 9 starters. I mean, who takes like a half starter if you're going second and you have something in the graveyard? Like it can function as a starter. Activate Hood Cake, summon Angeli effect, summon petting effect, summon pudding, yeah, so pretty easy, right there. So the basic combos with this deck are you use one of these cards. Mageline will give you one extra is just an extra body on the field to act as an extender, and if you just use Petting Sewer, you will have a normal summon left over, just saying. Honestly, there were so many turns where I had just I didn't normal summon, or I had like an extra normal summon because of Salon, and I just forgot to use it, or I could have like OTK'd that turn. Like, oof. Okay, so let's go over the deck. Driver, Nibiru for going second, and it's a going second deck. Gamma Seal, I was actually thinking like a heavier Kaiju package. Kaiju seem really solid in this deck. And Interrupted Kaiju Slumber also gives you like a little bit of extra damage because you give them Gamma Seal, you get yourself like Jizukiru, and then you just attack for an extra 1100. And being an OTK deck and all, the 1100 does matter. Pudding Cess, it's good for cards like Chocolate All Mode because it's under Chocolate All Mode, then you activate Chocolate All Mode, and then it specials a card from deck, so that's solid. Messenger Lotto, this card's honestly great. The only like restriction is you have to have Hoot on field to use it, but other than that, it's really good. I'm thinking of bumping it up to 3, but you don't really need more than 2, and you want to have as many going second cards in the deck as possible. So, and these 3 or these 9 are the starters. Petting Cess and Angeli basically serve the same purpose. Madeline is probably the best one, but it is also very vulnerable to Ash Blossom effect failure. But to be fair, all of these are. But with at least Petting Sis, even if you like get hand trapped, you haven't normal summoned, so you can just normal summon something. So that's always solid. Food Cake, it's a combo piece. It can act like a starter, but it doesn't normally. Gamma, it's a good young second card. It's Valor combined with Ogre, so solid there. Lightning Storm. Oh, also, I do have to mention Gamma, like in certain situations, like activate Extravagance, and your opponent has the Ash. That also it comes in handy for stuff like that too. So, Lightning Storm. I'm not playing Harpy's Feather Duster in this deck because I don't really see a need for it. It's only good against like a few decks this format, but the decks it is good against, it cripples. But Lightning Storm basically does the same thing as Feather Duster, with an added bonus of also destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. So that way it's not absolutely useless against every matchup. Extravagance, you play all 3 of us except like 3 flex spots in the extra deck, so it's fine. I was thinking of playing Desires in this deck because there is a good chance, like every single time you activate Extravagance, there's more than a 30% chance it will banish every like one of like 3 of a card. So there's a risk, but Desires also banishes combo pieces, so I ended up just like using Extravagance. And if you feel that risky, you can kind of choose for the upshot effect, but that one's not as good, definitely. So, Dark Ruler. I'm thinking about swapping this out for either Impermanence or Ghost Ogre, because the thing with this is, yeah, it's great going second. Just render everything your opponent has just negated and wreck their whole field like Madolche does, right? But no damage, which, to an OTK deck is somewhat of a hindrance. Cold, hand trap, you know, hand traps hurt, so one ticket, one chateau, one promenade, they're all searchable. Same with the salon, but salon's like a really good extender, so you don't really want to have to search it, you want to just have it in hand. But yeah, I mean, ticket is really solid as well, but I was thinking of playing it at 3, but, going second carbs and all. Promenade, just search it when you're going first. When you're going second, you don't really need it that much. Extra deck is Mechaba, Omega, and Nova for Dragma, or Dogmatica, sorry. Yeah. And then the 3 of Madolche cards. Okay, let's get into the replays, and I will do some test hands afterwards. Okay, this is Vampire, yeah. So I'm playing against a Vampire player. Honestly, I wasn't sure how the vampire like deck worked, so I just kind of lightning stormed him. So, and I misplay like a lot in this one. I activated Magdalene, right, and then I summon Petting, summon Pudding, yep, make Tiramisu. Okay, pause. Okay, so here's the first big misplay. You're supposed to make Glass Souffle at this point, not tiramisu. Tiramisu is good like in situations where you need to break your opponent's board, but you do need to have some grave set up for it. So that there's some give and take there. And so what you would normally do is you would summon Glass Souffle, you would detach Petting to make itself like immune. Then you go into Chocolat mode, then you activate Chocolat modes to like shuffle Petting into the deck because it's in the graveyard. Then its effect activates to detach one, which you would detach Tiramisu, I think, or no, Glad Souffle, sorry. And then you can summon a guy from the deck, which would normally be Hoot Cake. So you can then activate Hoot Cake to summon that level 4 1600 guy who has a spell to your hand, spell or trap to your hand. See, bad memory, guys, bad memory. Okay, and I passed. See, that was like a pretty big misplay, but it ends up not mattering because I apparently took so many resources from that guy. Like he has no recovery play. So yeah, at this point he just kind of surrenders because we have a lot more cards than him, like a lot more. Okay. This one is game 2 against this guy. This one is a bit closer, but because he makes me go first as well, so summon petting sass, pudding sass, make glass souffle, make it immune, summon chocolate mode, shuffle that into the deck, and summon hoot cake effect, summon messenger lot. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. Okay. See, that's probably wrong, but Okay, summon another messenger lotto. Summon glass wet. I probably could have OTK'd, honestly. Or no, I was going first. I'm stupid. Probably would have been correct to use these two to make the link. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, still on effect. Hmm. I bounce Hoot Cake with Promenade so that I have Promenade in hand so I can, use Promenade because Promenade is a really good card though. Permanent is like really good. It bounces your stuff to your hand. It negates your opponent's stuff. It's really solid. It's not quite an Omni negate, but still really good. Okay, yeah, some stuff with Chuck it all mode. Then it gets negated, so sad face, but it's fine. So, just activate a bunch of effects. At this point, I think we're just OTK, right? Or no, we almost OTK, I think, is what happens in this one. We end up almost OTKing. Yeah. I think we're like just 500 or something from an OTK. Yeah, 500. But in the end, this replay is it just ends with him just getting destroyed, so it's fine. Okay, Codecraft, yes, he said to give him a shout out. What's his YouTube channel called? Let me Google that. He said to give him a shout out. So I will do that if I can figure out what it's called. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to it. So, you're gonna have to subscribe to a lot of people. Okay, until then, let's just load the replay. Bum, 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 bum. At this point, we just kind of do the same place as usual, so, okay. Just continue with that. So, I don't really have to explain what I'm doing. Same thing as always. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay. It's nope, nope, not there. That's not it. Hmm. Ah. Oof. Yeah, at this point, I think he just surrenders because he's like, "What's going on?" or something. It's kind of funny, like a little bit, but yeah. Oh no, no, never mind. I just attack him for game. Shadow Destroyer. That's what it's called. Okay. At this point, the rest of the replays are, you kind of once you've seen one, you've seen all of them. Let's do some test hands. Okay. So extravagant effecto. Don't banish stuff. Don't banish like every card. You. I'm scared. Yes, we're safe, kind of, mostly. Okay. Okay, we will activate petting. If they ash this, we'll just use Salon, summon Angeli, do a few plays from there. Alright? But, since test hand, we don't have to worry about Ash, so, make pudding cess, make glass souffle. Yeah, so at this point, you guys can see what the combo looks like, right? So, you detach petting, make it immune, activate, then don't trigger that effect. Yeah, don't do that. Make chocolate a la mode. Okay, activate its effect, shuffle petting into the deck. Yeah, activate. Detach glass, summon, hoot, activate hoot, banish, summon, Messengelato, Effecto, ticket. I'll just activate both of these so nothing happens. Just in case, just in case. Okay. Normal summon. And we are almost out of time, guys, but I think you guys can see where this is going. This is almost lethal, I think. Hmm. Yeah, search chateau.